Hi everyone, this is Board Fun, and today I'm bringing to you a camcorder by Polaroid. This is the iD879. Let's take a look here. Let's see what it comes with first. You can see it comes in red. The camcorder itself is a 16 megapixel camera with a 5x zoom. So that's a little, gives you some of the specs so far. But inside the box we have the disc, gives you some more detailed information. Quick start guide. Your charger, excuse me, USB cord, HDMI, and your other audiovisual cables. So let's move that aside. So, the shape and size seems to be comfortable so far, very comfortable. The hand strap, again, nice and comfortable, a little bit padded here, easy enough to hold. Can you hear the music? There we go, turns on and off. And you can see that the LED lit up with the green, so it is charged. Obviously you can see a bunch of the specs on the camera itself, the camcorder itself. So you have your lens cap, and it's a 5x zoom. On the other side you can see that the textured plastic makes it a little bit easier to grip, so it's a good hand shape for your hand. Now, on the back side, you have obviously the LED that we just looked at, the recording button or shutter button, and then this is the door to your chargers and your charging ports. So HDMI, and then your micro. It's really it's a mini SD. So that is your charging and USB port. Sometimes this is a little tricky to get that back in there and closed. Okay, so that's that in place, nice and in place. At the top you have your zoom buttons, zoom in and out, and then at the bottom you have your tripod slot, and then the battery door. So this, you can see how the battery just snaps right out, but then you also have two memory card slots. So it has the standard SD card slot right here, and then right above it you have a micro SD card slot. Now for the actual functions, you can see this is a 3-inch LCD, powers on, and you really can control most functions from the screen. If you take a look at the left hand corner, you can actually change the mode right from the screen. So it's in record, change it to camera, then over to just voice recording, and then back to video. Seems to work so far. You have one memory card slot in, so it actually gives you the indicator. You can zoom in and out right from the screen. There we go. Your home button, or the menu button, it also gives you each of the menu options. So you can scroll right down. I actually just, on that note, I actually have pressed the home button a couple of times when I really thought it's actually a menu button, but I thought it was the home button. So sometimes you end up flipping right back and forth around between those. On the right hand side you can actually see it's in HD, so you can actually tab through whether it's full HD, WVGA, and so on, back to full HD. And you also have your timer depending on what mode you're in. Now for the actual keys, you also still have a playback button, your menu button, so it's really serving the same functions, and a master power button, light for whether camera or for recording, and then your mode button. So again, you can change between camera, video, voice recording. A couple of fun features are slow motion and motion detection. So let's take a look at a random video when I was testing out the slow motion. So right now it's on just standard motion. If you press the little upper left hand corner, it puts it into slow motion. Whoa. The little things that we're entertained by. You can see a couple little lines here just because it's the video, recording video. But I don't know how much you'll use that. I mean, I'm actually I really use this a lot for recording so far, recording videos, and so far so good. But I would say, the menu, again, like I just hit home thinking it would bring me right back to a main screen, but instead it brought me to a menu function. So you can press the back button. You can actually press the playback. See, that's the thing. What do you press to get right back to the home button from here? Instead, you just keep pressing the back. So I think it would be easier if there were like a main home button, no matter what screen you were in, just to bring you right back to the beginning. But again, this has been great so far for video. The last couple of videos I've recorded were with this camcorder. I think the zoom so far has worked great. The video quality has been great. Camera, I wouldn't rely on it for camera. So you'll be able to see that, I'll actually, share some of the pictures. They're just not great picture quality. It was a little bit blurry. Couldn't, it didn't necessarily take pictures that were in motion unless you were changing the mode. But on the fly, I usually never change mode when you're just taking a picture. Usually you're losing the moment. But so far so good for video. Again, this is the Polaroid iD879 camcorder with the 16 times zoom, 16 megapixel, excuse me, and the 5 times zoom. This is Board Fam, and obviously always enjoy your entertainment. Bye-bye.